Howdy, howdy. I am back and here to review more food. Today, I'm going to review a couple food items. Nothing too new, but just something different from A&W Drive-In. Now, the one I went to was also KFC. Seems like there's not a lot of A&W standalones. They're always attached to KFC or a Taco Bell or something like that. Anyway, let's get to the food. I got 4 things that I wanted to review with you today. First thing I'll try before it gets too warm and melty is the root beer freeze. Now, the root beer freeze is basically a float that's been mixed. So it's kind of like the consistency of a milkshake. It's a little bit looser, you know, it doesn't like stick. It's not like thick like a milkshake because, you know, the root beer is like watery, not like milk, which should be more creamy. Let's give it a taste. Delicious. If you like A&W root beer, like I do, then you'll love this. It has the full flavor of the root beer mixed with the soft serve ice cream, all mixed up. I like it. I like it better than a root beer float. I know some people like to have it separate like that, but you know, I prefer. What's going on with my phone here? I prefer mixed up. It's just easier that way. Anyway, let's give that a 10 out of 10 because I like it that much. Second thing, now I should tell you that what I got was based on this menu that they said an all-day 2 for $5 menu. So pick 2 things out of this list, and it's $5 all day. It had a float, a freeze, regular root beer, chili cheese fries, and corn dogs, I think, mini corn dogs, and then some other things which I'm going to get to. One is the double cheeseburger. I noticed I've already taken a bite out of it. I got hungry. Let's give this a try and I'll tell you what I feel about this. A&W, I don't know what you're doing with your burgers. I don't know if you can see this, but the meat patties remind me of the hamburgers I used to get like at school cafeteria. It just tastes like there's like a lot of filler in there, like it's not 100% beef. I don't know, it's like soy protein or grains or something, but it just doesn't feel like it's all meat. As for the toppings, they're pretty generous with the mustard and ketchup. It's like all over the place. And a couple pickles. No onion. I don't know if they'll put onion if you ask, but I just have whatever comes on. So I guess that does not include onion. The next thing I'm going to review is the cheese curds. Now, this is another thing, but before I get to that, we're going to go with 5 out of 10 for the cheeseburger. Just that the cafeteria beef, not good. Cheese curds. And I can feel this one. It looks like it lost a little bit. There's still some in there. If you see my Culver's fish sandwich review, you know that I tasted the cheese curds from there. I'll give you a little cross section on it. These are good. They feel a little less filled than the Culver's ones. do get a lot of that squeakiness in your teeth when you're chewing on them, like you get from some good fresh cheese curds. So they're pretty fresh. I just think, like, I don't know if it's the breading they use that's different, but it just doesn't get as cooked before the cheese all starts squirting out. The cheese itself in these are really good. I've noticed that it's all white cheese too. Unlike Culver's, it was mixed between a white cheese and a yellow cheese. These A&W ones are just all white. I gotta say, the cheese in them, I like. Cheese is good. But the breading, I think they could do better. I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. Now this last one I gotta be careful about. As you can see, I'm in my work clothes. Don't want to get them dirty. For this, oh my, the cheesy coney, which, as you can see, the cheese spilled all over to the top part. And it looks like there's like rarely any cheese on that side, and all sloshed down to there. Another thing I noticed on here, no onions. Does A&W just have something against onions? Let's give it a taste. The hot dog itself has a nice bite to it. Definitely have like the hot dog tastes like it has more beef in it than the burger did. Let that sink in. This meat tastes beefier than the hamburger. That doesn't mean it is. It just could be that it's spiced better. It tastes like almost like a Polish sausage, maybe. Something that's more of a spiced sausage than just a regular hot dog. As for the cheese and the coney sauce on here, the coney sauce doesn't really have any strong flavors to it. It's just slightly tomatoey, sloppy Joe sauce flavor to it, I would say. And the cheese, it tastes worse than the nacho cheese you get at the movie theaters for your nachos. The only thing is it didn't cost like $3 like movie theater nachos cheese does. So if I were to get a hot dog from A&W again, I would just get a regular one, not the coney or the coney with cheese, because the sausage on the hot dog actually tastes pretty good. It's just that the coney stuff, not that great. I'm going to give this one a 6.5 out of 10. So, two best things out here, the freeze and the cheese curds. The worst thing is that cheeseburger. I don't know what A&W makes their burger patties out of, but it just doesn't taste like it's 100% beef. And probably less than 70% beef. Anyway, that's all for today's review. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.